And I recently got home and I saw this beautiful creature have molded already. This is our Acanthus curia geniculata. He's in a fragile mode right now. See that? Yeah. And I was that excited that I did not greet you all first. So welcome back to our viewers there. This is your Kuya Repentless. For today's video, we are talking about mold. You're thinking about it. So what's mold? Molting is the process which these invertebrates like these tarantulas have to undergo, because that's a part of their life cycle. They're doing shedding or molting. It's like the same meaning, molting, shedding. So they have to undergo that situation so they could grow. So they're taking off their old exoskeletons so they could grow. That makes sense, right? They have to lose that old skin or exoskeleton so they could grow more, because how would you fit in a small t-shirt, for example, if you're growing like huge? So you won't fit on that one. If your size is already XL, you can't put the clothes that is already small, right? About molting, there is 3 stages of that part. So there is what we call pre-molt, then the actual molting situation, then the post-molt. So talking about pre-molt stage, our tarantulas are giving signs when they are in pre-molt. One of the signs that they are in pre-molt, they move slowly, then they won't eat. They're losing hairs from their abdomen. Their color are turning dark. So for the sling, I think this is a good example for a pre-molt one. This is a tick. I'm just joking. This is a sling, a albopilosus or Teltocotl albopilosus. I don't think so if I pronounce it right. So this might be a good example of the sling that is in pre-molt. So the abdomen is turning glossy, then it's having its dark color already. One more thing, if you saw your tarantula's abdomen is getting darker than the previous days, then it is already in another stage of a pre-molt. So we call that as heavy pre-molt. So that's a sign which is your tarantula is already ready to start to molt. So maybe later on it would do its thing. For example, this Nandochromatus, so this one is already in heavy pre-molt, so I'm expecting for this one to molt in a couple of days, maybe, or maybe later on this night it would changes its exoskeleton. So we will never know, but we are watching this little fellow closely because we want to record how this tarantulas amazingly changes. Then while the tarantula is in heavy pre-molt, if the tarantula is ready to molt now, they would select a specific spot where they would put some web beddings. Then if they are already done putting that web beddings, they would lay down there. then start their molting process. About the molting process, I'll show it to you in 3, 2, 1. So after these tarantulas take off their exoskeleton, they proceed to post-molting. Post-molt is the last part of a tarantula's molting process, and I also call it fragile mode. So you may ask, why fragile mode? Simple as this. I call it fragile mode for them because after they change their carapace or take it off, all of their body parts is soft. Their abdomen, their carapace, their legs, and most importantly their fangs are soft. Most importantly, they have to harden their fangs because it's like this. If their fangs are not hard enough yet, then they use it, they might damage it. So simple as this. If they damage that fangs, they can't eat. They can't eat. They starve. They die. So the answer for the question that what should I do if I saw my tarantula is molting? Simple as this, guys. If you see your tarantula lying down on its back with a web bed, it's normal, it's just molting. So what should you do? You should do nothing. Let them do what they are doing. When they are molting, they shouldn't be bothered. It's normal. Molting is a part of their life cycle, so let them be. Because for example, you bother them while they are molting, there are chances of bad molt. So bad molt is a result of a bothered tarantula, which simple as they die. It's not simple, right? So bad molt occurs when these tarantulas are bothered while they are in molting process. So for example, they are lying down on their back, then they feel vibrations or anything that bothers them. They are feel not secured. They feel they are threatened. So sometimes they manage to do their molting twice as fast as the normal molting because they are scared. They want to finish the process immediately. So sometimes it results to amputated legs, or the worst part, they die. So that's the bad side of a tarantula that is bothered when they are molting. So let's go to the bright side of molted tarantula, or the good side of freshly molted tarantulas. So when they are, for example, they missing some limbs, or they have damage from their bodies, they heal that through molting. They grow it back through molting. Another one, their colors are gaining more brightly. The contrast of the color of a tarantula is more vibrant. That causes vividness to its looks. And one more thing, if they are freshly molted, they grow up massively, so that's the good sides of a freshly molted tarantulas. If I'm missing something on benefits of freshly molted tarantulas, you could comment it down below so you could help me out there. If you're not contented with my molting video or you're not satisfied with it, I could recommend you some another YouTubers like my friend GB and my idol Petco from the Dark 10. You could watch their molting videos also. I'll just put the links down below so you could watch it. So before we end this video, I would like to say thank you to my friend Ricky who made my t-shirt, and also credits to GB and Petco. So GB, thank you for letting me borrow your videos. So that's it. This is your Kuya Repentless saying, we keep to save, not to destroy. Bye.